we're gonna talk about salary real quick. You should be starting off anywhere from 150,000. Are you a staff accountant? Are you in industry? Are you in public accounting? Are you starting off as in the consulting world? Someone in New York is probably going to make dollar-wise more than someone living in San Antonio. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and to another vlog. So this is going to be a day in the life working from home vlog. You guys already know, but in case you are new here, welcome. My name is Nicole. I'm an accountant and I love sharing my career in accounting with you all, and I also love sharing all things lifestyle, anywhere from cleaning, decorating, organizing, as well as fashion and beauty every now and again. But this is very much so a lifestyle channel. For those of you who are not new here, I have been working in accounting for a few years now, and I've loved taking you guys along every part of the journey, and that's what we share here. So this vlog is just going to take you guys along through my day. Before we continue with the vlog, I did want to share with you guys a few pieces that I got from Ana Luisa, and thank you so much Ana Luisa for partnering with me on today's video. I have like allergy on my ears. I don't know if it's like a nickel allergy or what is it called, but I know my grandma had pierced my ears with just a plain old needle when I was young, and I don't know if that's the case, that I am very sensitive to different types of jewelry. So that is one reason that since I found Ana Luisa, I really love them, because they are definitely made with better quality materials, hypoallergenic materials, and I sleep with my jewelry, I sleep with my earrings, I shower with them, and I do not get any allergic reactions, including with their necklaces. With other necklaces, I would usually get like a rash, or like my neck will turn a weird color, but with theirs I can just leave it on as long as I want. And even with the bracelets, I don't get that weird color, weird feeling having them on. These are some new items that I wanted to share, along with a few of my favorites. And Ana Luisa is having a sale, so make sure you guys go ahead, check out the link in the description box. All the details going to be in the description box for you all to shop. Valentine's Day is coming up. If your birthday's coming up, you have a loved one that's birthday's coming up, or you just want to treat yourself to something nice because you deserve it, sis. Make sure y'all check them out. One of the newest earrings that I got is this one that I'm wearing. It's like the nice teardrop one. Y'all know it has become like viral on the internet from different brands making it, but how cute are these ones? And the fact that they are hypoallergenic and they're not going to like hurt my ears or anything. Perfect for wearing to the office, or even if I'm on Zoom meetings with clients all day, I could definitely have these on, and it just elevates my work from home look. And then the other ones that I got are the Eden. They're nice and cute, and they have a little stud detail to it, so that is also perfect if you want to wear it to the office for a more dressed up look, or that could be the statement, or even for going out on a date. I will definitely be wearing it on an upcoming date with my husband. Super excited for that. And then like this one here, this is the Arlo. I really like just like the nice gold detail. So this is the Arlo, and I love that it's like a cuff, because sometimes with bracelets you have to have like someone help you put it together, but with this one it's just like a nice cuff. It goes on, and I really enjoy this style. The newest one that I just picked up is the Ovest, O-V-E-S-T. It's so pretty, and it has like some line detail. Again, the gold is just really nice. I really love like a gold tone jewelry. I'm still trying to dibble dabble with silver, but I just think the gold really like just helps stand out, especially with my skin tone. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little haul. Before we get back into the work from home vlog, make sure you guys check out Ana Luisa and treat yourself with a nice piece of jewelry for up to 25% off for your significant other, your mom, your best friend, yourself, whatever it may be. Give them the gift of jewelry. It's always perfect. All right, so we've gone through the jewelry, sis. Let's get into the work vlog. Happy Tuesday, you guys. Yesterday was Martin Luther King Day, so didn't work. And we have a cold front under freeze advisory. I went to the shopping center so that I could go grab a few things. And coming from the northeast, I'm just like, it is what it is. Y'all, these stores were closed. Ulta closed, like Ross, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, like all the stores were closed. And then luckily I was able to find like food and stuff at Kroger's. So these people here in the South, they take winter to a whole nother level, but it's understandable, right? So today there was no school. So my nephew is home, no school today. I don't know if they're gonna have school tomorrow. It depends on the weather. But yeah, so we are under a freeze warning. I was considering going to work from the office today, but it's closed. So working from home, and right now I'm just prepping for a call that I have today. For my one client, we finalized risk assessments, and this is the call where we just provide like an outcome of what happened with the risk assessment, as well as our proposed audit plan. And then they're gonna approve it and all of that. And then tomorrow we have audit committee. It's gonna be my first audit committee presenting. I'm just getting ready for that. So what I do is have my notes. I tell you guys about the OneNote app all the time. So I have the PowerPoint that we're gonna be using, and then on OneNote I have it bulleted by like the talking points, and then I just have a few notes that'll help me. So I'm gonna be using both screens, my laptop screen as well as my big screen. I'm gonna have that ready to go, so that way I can have my OneNote on my laptop screen, and then I'll have the PowerPoint on another screen that'll be shared. So if y'all don't use OneNote, use it. I use it for everything. That's how I track my like daily tasks, my notes, anything that I need for meetings, calls. I use OneNote. When I was younger, I remember like I used to think people that collected stuff was weird, but now my husband and I, we collect these Starbucks mugs from every place that we go. But what do you guys collect? And we love them. Aren't they gorgeous? They're so pretty. But anyway, I'm gonna get back into preparing for this call, and then I'll check in with you guys later. Alright, you guys, the call went way better than I expected, so good job to us. So I have like 30 minutes before my final call of the day, and so I'm just going to go through some emails that came in, and then we are going to organize my desk. I really don't want to decorate this room or buy furniture, do too much, because I know this is a temporary setup and I will probably end up going back downstairs. I'm also not sure if when, obviously God willing, I want it to be a nursery. I want it to be a nursery, but obviously we don't know when that's gonna happen. So that is one of the things that like is keeping me from like having the office of my dreams, like what I really want for an office, because I want an office and like beauty room where it's gonna be able to have like my blazers, like the clothes that I really like, and I want to display, to have like a part of the room be like a closet, a part of the room be a closet, and then the part of the room be an office space and filming space. And that room is big enough to do that. And then it's still spacious enough that if it also needs to be transformed into a guest room for when we have my whole family over, that wouldn't be an issue. But so I'm kind of like in between, do I just go for it and do it, or do I like not go for it? For right now, I'm good with the setup that I have, because half of the time I'm working downstairs. So we'll see. Here is the outfit. It's just this button up top that I picked up from Target. It's really nice. And then for bottoms, I just have on leggings. And then for shoes, I am wearing my UGG Taz slippers in navy. These are sold out, and I wanted to size up, but they only had a size 7, but I would have preferred these in an 8, so I don't really wear them outside the house because of that reason, that they're a little too small to walk long periods of time with. So these are my house slippers. And for jewelry, I'm just wearing my Ana Luisa jewelry that I always wear, and then these earrings. And I'm gonna share with you guys the earrings that I got. I caved and I bought the Bottega, the viral Bottega dupe earrings, and everything will be linked below in case you guys are interested in purchasing. All right, gotta go back to work. Good morning, you guys. Happy Wednesday. So I just made myself some chai tea because I am about to get back into work, but I told you guys I'm not really drinking coffee that much. Yesterday was an exception because I really needed it, but today I woke up feeling great. I got ready, and now I just been going through some emails and preparing. I do have an audit committee presentation later on today, so I've been preparing for that. And then I had one more meeting earlier today for a different client. So that is what's going on this morning. Got myself ready. I did film a TikTok of me getting ready. I feel great. I'm going to have some tea. This is Bengal spice tea. Let me show it to you guys. The first time I tried it was at my sister-in-law's house, and I really enjoyed it. And it's cold. We are going through the Texas freeze right now. What better way to warm up in this Texas freeze than with some chai? But instead of sugar, I put honey, and instead of regular milk, I used almond milk. My church is doing a 50-day of fasting and prayer, but during this time, like if you're somebody who can't fully fast, maybe try to do once a day. I'm trying to do, not once a day, once a week. So I'm trying to do once a week where I do like a full fast or intermittent fast as they call it, and then the other days I am moderately eating and watching like what I eat, and consuming lots of like veggies, greens, all of that, and so far it's good. Like I feel great, and obviously it's been a time to connect with the Lord. We've been reading in my home, in my household, as well as in my women's Bible study group at church. We were reading the book of Daniel, but my husband and I were reading the book of Daniel currently for the first days of this fast. My church is doing a 50-day. They're doing 50 days fasting and prayer. So even if you can't like fully fast, maybe try to do one day, dedicate one day a week where you will either abstain from food, or one day a week that you're going to like not eat like things that are not healthy for you, like overindulge. Obviously, like you'll be like in prayer, like reading your Bible, listening to worship music throughout the day, like praying, maybe watching a sermon, just consuming. And even if you're gonna consume content, like I try to consume content that is faith-based, whether it be watching Christian homemaking videos, whether it be just being intentional about what I'm watching. It's not always perfect, but I try. So that's just my advice to y'all. But like even if you can't fully fast off of food, like definitely still be praying. Like the Bible tells us to pray without ceasing, so definitely be praying and all that. I'm about to go upstairs and get into my office. Definitely just have a few things to review for one audit, and then do some admin work as we prepare for another audit. I need to send out 2 reminders to the client, asking them when they'll be ready for us to start the audit, and just kind of make an internal game plan for my team. I'm just wearing this set from Fashion Nova. You guys have seen it before. I have it in 2 different colors. I'll share the other colors. And then wearing my Ana Luisa jewelry. You guys know I mainly wear Ana Luisa. I will have a code and link in the description box for you guys to shop my Ana Luisa pieces and my favorite Ana Luisa pieces. So yeah, let's get back to work. You guys, so I organized my desk a little bit and this is how it's looking. I just have my headphones here, the AirPod Pro Max. This is my work phone, and I think I got this stand either from Amazon or like TJ Maxx, Marshall, something like that. So I keep my work phone right here. Here's my work laptop. And then my MacBook is here, so when I'm done working and then I want to start editing or do my own stuff, I just pull this out and switch them. This stand I picked up from Amazon, and I took out the other monitor because I really only use this one. This is wide enough. And then I have my hand sanitizer here, which I just picked up from Ulta. Replenish. I love these. You guys should know this coaster. I've had it forever at this point, but it's just a coaster that I got from Hobby Lobby with the letter N for my initials. Here is my iPad and my personal cell phone. My nephew got me this cool thing for Christmas where I could literally write down like my to-do list or whatever. I'm gonna start writing down like Bible verse or motivational quotes for while I'm working. This desk pad here, I did pick it up from Target, from the $5 Target spot. And that is pretty much it. It is super empty, but we're just gonna work with this. As I mentioned to you guys, this is not a permanent office space quite yet, but for now this works and it looks nice. I am about to get into my last meeting of the day, which is this audit committee presentation I've been preparing for. I'm gonna put on my blazer because they're only gonna see the top half of me, and then we'll be good to go. This blazer is from Amazon, the drop. If they still have it available, I'll link it in case y'all are interested. Working from home, you always want to have a blazer of some sort. So today I'm wearing white just because I'm presenting and I want to look a bit more professional, and through the camera people can see me better in that whole ordeal. So that is it. I will check in with you guys probably after this call so that way we can end the vlog.
We're in trances, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive and get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, me like when you feel like calling at midnight. You got the best of me, you got me losing sleep. I've been hopeful, baby, I was hoping maybe that you crossed my path.
Alright, you guys, that went really well. Yay! But obviously, before this vlog ends, I love to share with you guys a little insight from questions that I get. So we're gonna talk about salary real quick. I'm not gonna make this a long-winded speech because I have other videos around accounting salaries. I want you guys to take note of a few things when it comes to salary in this industry. So number one is that your salary does depend on your experience. Number two, your salary depends on your market, where you are located. Someone in New York is probably going to make dollar-wise more than someone living in San Antonio, or someone in California is probably going to make more than someone who's living in Indiana. However, you also have to take into consideration, again, where you live, cost of living, inflation, and things of the sort. That is going to help you understand your salary. So when you are starting off in accounting as well. It depends on what type of accounting you're doing. Are you a staff accountant? Are you in industry? Are you in public accounting? Are you starting off as in the consulting world, a business analyst? All of that comes into play. But you are looking, let's just say when you are starting off, I'm using a ballpark estimate. You can begin to start off anywhere from like $50,000 to $80,000. I'm giving you guys a broad range just because it depends on all those factors that I said. And then when you have a certification such as a CPA, for example, or a CMA, CFE, I shared about certifications in the previous vlog. Those also play into a factor if your salary is gonna be higher or if you are going to get a bonus. Usually most firms or companies do give you a starting bonus or a bonus for having these certifications upon hire, which is anywhere from $3,000 to maybe even $8,000, $10,000. It really just depends. Obviously, if you are starting off higher as a senior or above, you should be starting off anywhere from, let's say, lower end, depending on your market, $75,000 to anywhere from like 150,000. This is like more senior or manager range. And then if you're looking at senior manager and above, like senior manager, director, partner, higher leadership, you are definitely looking anywhere from like upper 100,000s, let's say like 1.8, like let's just say from 150 to maybe anywhere from 200, 300,000. I'll say like senior manager to like some level of director. And obviously when you are, again, depending on the years of experience, depending on your market, and if you are like a partner or above, very high executive leadership, you're definitely looking at a good salary. You're looking at anywhere from like, let's say lower end, like 200, 300,000 to anywhere to $1 million plus. Have done audits around people's salary, around executive leadership salary. So I see the numbers, I've seen the qualifications, and so I wanted to give you guys a broad range just so you can know what to expect in this industry. A lot of people say the accounting industry is dead. Accountants don't make that much, they work too much, but no. It's like you have to start from the bottom and work your way up. The higher up you go, the more money you make, and obviously as you work your way up, you're acquiring more skills, you're acquiring more knowledge, you're acquiring certifications, and all of that comes into play with your salary. So I hope that helped. I do have a video from a few years ago where I talk about salary for you guys to get an idea of how much I used to make when I started, when I was an intern, as well as when I started like full time, just so you guys can get an idea. I did want to share with you guys that because I get a lot of questions of how much do you make, like how much do you make as an accountant, all those things. So you taking into account inflation, and all the different things like cost of living, you just have to see, but I tried to give you guys a broad range. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and spending these past 2 days with me working. Sorry I couldn't show you guys more. I really didn't do too much. It was really more admin stuff, and think that that's like boring to share with you guys. But make sure you guys check out Ana Luisa and get something nice for yourself or your significant other, especially with Valentine's Day and all that coming up. You want to get them some good quality jewelry without breaking the bank. Ana Luisa is the way to go because they have jewelry that is hypoallergenic. It's made with really good materials. I've been wearing Ana Luisa for the past 3 years, and y'all, I do not really buy other jewelry. If I buy other jewelry, it's those like I put on and then take off. But Ana Luisa jewelry, I sleep with it. I have it on all the time. And I'm in love. I'm obsessed. And I think you guys, it's definitely worth your attention and worth you guys shopping. So I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.